I
return it.
have a staff, but I also kind of use it like as a walking stick, so I'd really like to keep it on me.
Can you not walk without it or something?
She has
Is
a
it
really
just-
bad limp.
I just, sometimes like I get like a little twinge, like a little disc issue.
Can you hand me your staff so I can watch this? I want to see this limp of yours. Purely for my own entertainment.
Are you patronizing me, Molly Mock?
No, I'm hoping that you're going to patronize us.
Can I keep my stick?
How about this? I'll take it and I can just carry you to your seat.
How are you carrying all of these weapons?
Because I'm really fucking strong. You. Can I give him a pat down? Because you.
Sure, roll an investigation check. I'll give you advantage because you're really good at
I
it.
open up the coat just so you can see the books.
I don't think I find anything.
Well, 2 books.
12. Yeah.
You find 2 books and a modicum of change and nothing else on him. He's actually pretty sparse as far as collectibles and keepsakes.
I just thought your chest looked rather square, so I wanted to see what was happening.
Practically concave. Is it concave or convex? I forget.
Concave.
Concave.
Convex would be funny.
I'll hand her my short sword, but not my little crossbow.
I can make a sleight of hand check to try and hide that.
4. Oh, wait, 12.
We have advantage on that technically, right? Because it's dexterity checks.
Well, did you give me dexterity or just stealth? How does that work?
I think it's just stealth checks with the blessing.
Let me double check that real fast.
Ooh, we're going to the book.
What the heck?
We're playing first edition.
No,
right?
it is stealth. You're correct.
Yeah, it's just stealth checks.
You're sorry. Yeah. So
Sorry,
no.
I wish
So, yeah.
I wouldn't have said it and then you could have had advantage just then. But I'm not a cheater.
No, you're not.
Sorry about that.
Hey.
So yeah.
Out of the game.
You see him like slowly pocketing this crossbow. with
No. Little girl,
I'm just a little girl.
give me your other weapon.
This is a toy for little children. All right, here. I'm sorry.
Are you keeping track of what goes with what person? Because it's a lot.
She's very good at this.
I'm very good.
All right.
I just drag not like 5 feet over. That is 2 strikes against you. I think we should really just sort of enjoy the show tonight.
All right.
Okay?
But what if someone attacks us?
Well, I will handle that for you, okay?
All right.
Also, little girls don't tend to tell people they're little girls.
It's my first time.
When someone is a goblin in the middle of a town with people who hate goblins.
Saying the word goblin. People are going to hear you.
I mean, she's kind of right about
We can hear it right now.
Well, technically I dragged her away, but you know, D&D is funny with what is known and not.
I heard you over the earring.
All right.
R.I.P.
Wait, I didn't get your weapon. Do you want to stare at me all day, or do you want to give me the weapon so you can go watch the show?
It's an interesting choice.
It's not really a choice.
Sure.
And what do you pull out?
My falchion.
Your what?
A falchion, a large curved sword emerges from a sheath on his back.
A big,
large curved
sword.
Oh yeah.
I twist it around a little, kind of play with it. This
Don't
is
hurt
nice.
yourself.
I won't.
very nice.
I like it. All
It's
right,
a
would you guys
falchion.
like?
And you guys are you're going to hang out with us the whole night,
I'll hang
right?
out beside you so you can watch.
Make a perception check.
11.
11, that's enough. As she spins the falchion around, you notice that affixed to her back in uncharacteristically clean leather towards the rest of her outfit what appears to be a slung over sheath and a very large bladed weapon, larger than your falchion affixed to her back.
I just like how everyone says Felchin.
It's a
very-
word, isn't it?
It's pronounced felching.
I'm going to pick up my cards in a very specific order very quickly and start stacking the deck.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you want to follow me, I'll take you to your seats and I'll stand beside you the whole time.
Thought you can lead the way.
Hey, Chester, before you go,
Yes.
well, tiefling to tiefling, and thank you for keeping this rabble in check.
Well, of course, you know they're a lot to handle, but.
One on the house. And I pull 2 cards.
Yes? What are you telling me?
And I pull the moon, and I pull the shadow. Does this mean anything to you?
Oh, yes.
Well, think about it. Put it away.
All right.
Bo,
Both are in the half-orc turn to you.
What?
little one.
We're trying to.
I just go over and I fireman style over my shoulder.
That's what I just carried.
Since you can't walk.
Oh!
Just carries her right in.
And
Perfect.
I turn like back to them and to the rest of them. I'm just like,
Such grace! Such form! Such dignity!
The birds are out
At
already.
which point the other Bo the Breaker, goes ahead and collects 5 copper from each of you as you pass through. So mark
Oh,
off 5
right.
copper from your, except for the 2 of you. You guys are part of the band.
If I skip around, can I be part of the show and then I don't have to pay?
Weirdly, being part of the show means you strangely pay more. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Not, you have 5 copper.
Ah, for you, Caleb, I do.
No, I'm not asking. I was going to help you, but if you have it, you're good.
No, you've been spotting me all day. I'll take care of both of us.
Molly
Okay.
That just is adorable.
Oh no. Highly entertained.
I like her.
I do too.
You don't have it.
So stepping in to the interior of the tent, the rocky floor filled with grass and dirt and various just flattened groundscape on the outskirts of the Ustalok. You can see a thick, heavy tarp-like material hitting the very edge where the heavy dark blue cloth hangs from the sides of the tent you're within. You can see where the seating is guided across the floor. And there, already in a very packed room, you see a few dozen townsfolk that have begun to gather in a semicircle. There's the entrance flap of the tent where you guys are walking in. As soon as you walk in, you can see a central pillar, a heavy column of wood, a tree that has been completely rounded off on all sides, held aloft to carry the top of the canopy of the tent itself. And across the way, you can see a larger flap tent that is currently closed that appears to be probably the performer's entrance. You can see above you 4 hanging lanterns that kind of glow with, seems like a flicker of light, but the pattern to them is consistent, meaning it's not probably natural flame. Children and people are beginning to mash around the sides, and the space along the edges of the interior of this tent is starting to get a little cramped. Where do you guide them, Yasha?
Did you guys want to sit in the front row?
Yes.
What we were told
Yeah,
is the best
really
seat in
good
the
seat.
house.
Sit in the front row.
So there's like, if you consider a semicircle pattern here, there's, if you're entering, you can go front to the right, front to the left, front to the center, and anywhere in between. Where would you like to be currently sitting?
Front and center? Or do you want to be on the sides?
Front and center!
Take him to the front and center.
Front and center, okay.
I'm going to keep my hand on my meager purse for the evening.
Okay.
As soon as I sit down, I'm going to pull out my sketchbook and draw the moon and the shadow card that Molly showed me.
Okay.
Moon shadow.
Shadow.
as we're walking over, I say, "Hey, Yasha," because I was kind of totally on your shoulder. Heard you talking about my friend, Chester.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't mean anything by it. I just.
No, dude. No. She's never mentioned a significant other, so I mean.
Oh, I'm not looking for anything. I just.
Will you hold me through the show?
Oh my god.
Cradle me?
I mean, that's an extra charge. We do that though.
How much?
Well, It's an extra 5 gold pieces.
Gold?
5 gold.
These arms are worth a lot.
It's a very swaddling hug. You've never experienced anything like it.
It's gonna be.
The full experience.
It's the best. It's the best way to see the show if that's how you want it.
I'll give you 5 silver just to have your shrug to sit on, so my butt's not on the floor.
I don't take off my shrug.
Oh, sorry.
How about you just keep your money and I'll put you in a chair and I'll just watch over your weapons?
Okay.
Okay.